in this InFOFi space. So I'm just trying to let me finish connecting. I'm live on YouTube right now. I'm live on Twitter Live. I'm live on Twitter Spaces, and I'm about to be live on Psychic. So that's why I just want to connect that real quick, because one of the things I like to do is always use what I talk about. I love using stuff. So if I talk about something, I'm actually using it. So what was it called? Wasn't it Infinix? Infinix. I've been using Infinix for almost a year. Way before it even got listed on I got Infinix way before it got listed on Kaito. Same thing with Soulphone. I was on Soulphone almost a year, way before it got listed on Kaito. So using these platforms, I just love it, right? That's what I normally do. So I love Kaito for that reason, because I've been able to, in a very interesting way, Kaito or InFOFi, or they've taken business away from KOLs, man. And I would say it's taking business away from KOLs and has made you a KOL. Everybody in this space right now is a KOL. Every one of you, plus me, we're all KOLs, because because they used to be backroom deals, man. If you guys don't know, like serious backroom deals. One second. Let me just make sure my everything's open up on the video side. One second. Let me just quickly check real quick, because that's the downside of streaming in multiple places. You're always gonna make sure you open up on all platforms. So let me just quickly check my audio is working on the video side. Give me 1 second. And today's show, man, is because normally Friday's show, I just do a quick roundup of daily news. But let me just check 1 second. Let me just check make sure my audio. Perfect. Okay. I think we're good. Everything's open up. Yeah. So just using all the platforms is what I like to do. This whole InFOFi stuff is basically, it's taking away the backroom deals. Yes, the backroom deals. The backroom deals. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know. A lot of you don't know. A lot of KOLs normally get paid 20, 30, 40 grand, especially the larger ones, right? Per project. No joke. And they'll pay them 40, 20K per project. And these KOLs will go online and talk about the projects, because they have a big influence. And their followers will go on that project and hope they use it. But a lot of times, man, this stuff doesn't work all the time. It doesn't work all the time, because sometimes KOLs just take the money and just move on to something else, right? And so when Kaito came out, it was able to take business away from people. For example, this is a matter of fact. This is a fact. For example, Polkadot. Last year or 2 years ago, Polkadot paid about $6 million. Actually, they made a post about this. This is not that long ago. Polkadot said they spent $6 million on KOLs, but on Kaito they spent 600 grand. They've achieved more from user exposure for Polkadot in the past 2-3 months than what they paid for over a year for $6 million. So these projects, that's what they want, right? That's why this platform is powerful. What Kaito has built, or WallChain also, of course, WallChain. What they're building is something special, because what's happening is all these projects, they want users, they want eyes, and what's happening is they are using these platforms to give us access to them, and this is what's happening right now, man. And I think for a lot of us, this is a way for us to make a living. For a lot of people, this is a way for you to talk about what you're bullish on. This is a way for you to to grow your community. This is a way for because if you've noticed, anyone has been active fully on this InFOFi stuff, if you've noticed, your Twitter page has grown. If you notice, You're getting more likes now. You're getting more replies now. You're getting more DMs now. Ever since Kaito's been up about 4 months now, my account has grown a good amount since Kaito's come out. Anyone that's been actively, physically busy, your 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 uh your um your the traffic on your page has grown. Um, and I think it's a benefit in multiple ways. And of course, a lot of people want to make money from this, which is cool. There's nothing wrong with that. We all want to make money. We all want to take care of our families, and that's fine. So why would projects pay a KOL $6 million when they could pay 600,000 and get more eyes, more users? That's the power of this InFOFi stuff. So we WallChain, I'm bullish on WallChain because it's different. It's harder to game WallChain, much harder. And I'm not saying it was easier to game Kaito at the beginning. It's harder to game Kaito now because they keep changing everything. Everything keeps updating. Everything's changing. There are two updates I saw today from Kaito and WallChain. We haven't really seen too much shows about WallChain, so this is probably one of the first or biggest one we'll do. I am going to be live for about like an hour and a half, so we have time. I've been on 6 minutes, so we have time. WallChain I'm bullish on because it's harder to game the WallChain stuff. You know, and it's all Twitter API. It's all algorithm based. It's all AI based, and they're scanning all our tweets to see who's real, who's fake, who's using AI, who gets quacks, who gets yaps. That's what's happening, right? But like I said, we have opportunities like crazy. Kaito is more mature. WallChain is coming up, and another reason I like WallChain is because it's new. They're still new. They're still very new, and plus they have. I'm assuming. I mean, they haven't necessarily announced official partnership, but I'm assuming a backing from the Solana team because you would never see founders of projects publicly talk about another project if they're not involved in it some way somehow. So we saw you know, maybe I could start with WallChain and we'll go because Kaito, there's nothing, like I said, a lot of people already know about Kaito, right? I mean, so I don't want to spend too much time on Kaito today. We'll talk about Kaito for sure. I want to talk about WallChain. I want to talk about Cookie DAO, and then we'll talk about Kaito too for sure. So with WallChain, WallChain basically has been around for a while, and I think we were watching what Kaito was doing and kind of you know building off that, right? They're learning from the mistakes of Kaito because no protocol is perfect, and I think you know that's why it's harder to you know it's not easy. It's not easy to jump on the WallChain train. So WallChain, I got access to WallChain about almost 3 months ago. I shared almost 20 codes for people, and they got it early, which is pretty cool. But I didn't realize it was going to be this big. WallChain exploded. Was it like I think was it Friday? I think it was Friday last, or either Monday or Friday. No. Wait, you know what? I think it was Friday. It was Friday because what happened was either Friday or Monday, like this, like past like 4 or 5 days. So the founder of Solana, all of a sudden started tweeting about WallChain. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, what? This project I've been on for like 3 months when nobody was talking about this shit. Next thing you know, the founder of Solana was tweeting. I think made 2-3 tweets about WallChain. I'm like, that's what blew it up. Then we had, I mean, I'm assuming, if he's not number one, it might be number two, number three. One of the biggest KOLs in crypto right now. That's the Ansem dude, right? He has a lot of influence for sure. I mean, a lot of people might not like him, but at the end of the day, you can't take away from the guy's influence. Is what it is. So he tweeted about WallChain also for like a couple of times, and in like WallChain hype absolutely blew up, man. And I think that's what brought a lot of eyes to it. And I think it was pretty cool. So we'll talk about WallChain, we'll talk about Kaito, we'll talk about Cookie DAO. This show is not necessarily a WallChain space or Kaito space or or Cookie DAO. It's just in general, right? So the first question, the first thing is how do you get involved with WallChain? I'm assuming you guys have WallChain already. I'm assuming you do. Let me just check. I do have some invites. I've been I've been giving out invites like candy. I'm sure a lot of you in this space, I see a lot of you should have WallChain already. Should. I'll be shocked if you don't, because I see a lot of you guys already follow me. A lot of you guys, you're doing your thing. So I'm assuming you guys should have the WallChain invite. So let me check my page real quick. I think I gave out like 6 yesterday. I have 4 more invites to give out. I mean, so if you guys want the WallChain, whatever, just put a comment in the space. Put a comment in the space or comments in the videos, whatever. Just comment somewhere, tag me, whatever. And I'll invite you. I have it's loading right now. I have 4, I think. I've given out a lot of invites already. Because at first, when I got access to WallChain, it was only they were in like a beta phase, right? So only the people that have a high Twitter score could get access to this. So a lot of people couldn't really jump in on day one. But they've lowered the barrier now, so a lot of people are getting in now. So I do have 4 invites. If you want any invites, let me know. I will, I'll post the stuff for you guys, and we'll go from there. But it's no problem. Yeah, man. So let me see. So WallChain. I have 4 invites. Let me I'm trying to think what I could do here. So the website, I'm going to show you guys real quick. Let me make a tweet and maybe I'll just post it. Let me just make a tweet. So and we'll also discuss how to earn quacks. Also, I guess that's another way to do it. But I do have 4 invites. If you guys want any invites, please let me know. I'll send you whatever. There are 4 of them. So let me see here. So let me just quickly. What I'm gonna do is this, right? Because those invites are very, very different. Let me see. 1 second, real quick, because if I could just post the code publicly, man. But I have to just DM you guys, whatever. So let me see. Did anyone message me? I'll give you guys the code. I am getting right in. Okay. All right. Yeah, so the website's easy. It's just let me see. Let me share my screen real quick. Give me a second. Let me share my screen so you guys can see the website. Just in case you're new to this. Oh, okay. Tom Z says he needs one. Tom Z, do me a favor. Can you type in your Twitter address, your Twitter account? What is it? Type in your Twitter account, and I don't have your Twitter account, bro. I'm seeing you comment. I don't have your Twitter account. So if you could type it in, I'll do it right now. I'll give you guys the invites right now. Let me share my screen real quick. 1 second. Share screen. Share screen. There we go. All right. Twitter done. Okay. So you guys can see what I'm looking at right now. Perfect. Okay, cool. So Tom, let me see. TOMZY Cruz. TOM. So I'm going to invite him right now live on the show. And give him this thing. So if anyone else want invites, comments, tag me, whatever, let me know so I could drop it. TOMZY, I think. Oh no, that's TOMZY. All right, okay. Okay, I see you. So if you guys are watching right now, right, you see Tommy ZY Cruz. Tommy ZY Cruz has a Twitter score. So remember, WallChain will be different, right? They rank your Twitter page. Tommy ZY has a score of 7. That's very, very, very low. It goes from 0 to 1,000. You guys need, I've been saying this for a while now. You guys need to to scale up on your Twitter game. Because what's happening is this: in 2025, a lot of projects are using your Twitter as a barrier to reward people. So if you don't have a strong Twitter account, you're not gonna get access to anything. It is, because I mean, I'm like, I've seen a lot of you. I'm like, yo, this is a lot of people that don't have access. So Tommy, I've sent you the invite, bro. Check your DM. I just sent you to you right now. I think I have 3 more to go, I think. So you see the score? Oh, sorry. Let me share my screen. So you see the score? So if you look at Tom Z, you guys need to increase your Twitter game, because your this is what a project's called low value accounts. Low value accounts are people that don't have a lot of smart followers, don't have a lot of impacts. So you don't interact with people on Twitter a lot based on your score. So this is the reason why. Okay, I'm reading right now. Okay, the X score. This is for WallChain. I'm not sure if Kaito uses this. This is for WallChain. Okay, it says your X score is a crypto Twitter ranking from 0 to 1,000 based on quality, based on follower quality, influence, and engagement. So basically, what's it called? WallChain scans your account and gives you a score based on the quality of people that follow you, the quality of posts you make, and your engagement, giving and receiving. So if you're not engaged too much, your score will be very, very low. So I have 3 more invites left. So yeah, so I like WallChain for that, because it can be gained, man. You know, they even talk about this on the white paper, how they can't really be gamed. And it's Kaito was gamed at the beginning. Kaito is much better now. I think that they've changed their criteria multiple times, man. That's the reason why I think just things are very, very different now. So let me just read. Go to the Twitter page for WallChain. There's some documents available there that I saw Linda come up, but she dropped off. I'm not sure. You guys having network issues. Let me give me 1 second, real quick, man. WallChain. Okay, so I'm just gonna read the info that WallChain announced today. There's basically some news. This was it today? I saw it. Yes, this is it. This is it right here. So I'm going to retweet this, and I'm going to pin this in Jumbotron for you guys right now. Just give me a second, because you guys always want to be informed, always, right? That's what this stuff is about. So let me pin this shit real quick. So check the pin post. You see the new information from WallChain. So basically, it says, "Welcome to all." Let me see. I don't want to. Let me do this. 1 second. Because I'll just make sure I'm live everywhere else. I think I am, but I just want to double check. Where Sidekick? Okay. All right. Cool. All right. 1 second. Where did you go, man? That's what happens when you're on so much shit at the same time. All right, cool. All right, it says, welcome all new voices to WallChain. Over 50%. 1 second. Let me just take this back real quick. Perfect. It says, welcome all to new voices joining the WallChain. Over 50% of Quackers joined in the past 6 days. In the past 6 days, 50% of all the Quackers on WallChain just joined, brand new. The energy is unreal. If you're new, here's a quick intro. What is WallChain? An ecosystem for influential voices and standout projects to measure and reward quality attention. built for organic growth and higher payouts by cutting out the middleman. The middleman is the KOLs I was telling you about, where KOLs are getting paid 40 grand to shield a project on their page, but the users don't really get much. The projects don't get much. That's the middleman. They're cutting out the middleman. It says write something smart, insightful. Like, I mean, that's kind of like the intro, but like I said, it's very it's still so new. It's still so new that 50% just joined here freaking 6 days ago. And you know why, right? When I said WallChain exploded, why? Because the founder of Solana and Ansem were tweeting about WallChain. That's when the explosion happened. And that's when things absolutely went crazy. And like I said, luckily I was able to get involved early, which is pretty cool because that allowed me to scale up a lot faster. Right now, let me check on the leaderboard right now. My WallChain score, I've been going up lately because I've been aggressive with this. So I'm ranked number 8 right now. Ranked number 8. That's pretty cool. Top 10. Yeah, ranked number 8 right now. That's pretty cool. So I've been aggressively on WallChain, and we'll talk about how to scale up earning quacks and all that stuff in a second here. So you guys are still new. I don't think you guys should worry about anything tokenizing yet. I think this protocol is still very, very new. I think you guys should just keep doing what you're doing. If you have invites, share them. If you don't, no problem. Just keep talking about the projects on on how to earn the quacks and the on WallChain. So let me tell you guys how to earn the quacks exactly. I did make a tweet about this just recently, so it should be on my page right now. But I made a tweet about this dedicated to how to earn quacks. It's actually very simplified, man, compared to Kaito. It's very simplified. The only catch is there are a couple of things, right? If you have an influential voice, then you're okay. If you don't, it might be a little bit tricky because it rewards you quacks and all that stuff based on you having influential voice and all that stuff, right? But what I've been telling people to do is I've been telling them to engage with other smart accounts, kind of similar to Kaito, right? So go engage with them. And to be honest with you, I think the best way, to be honest with you guys, the best way is talk about projects that are not heavily talked about, similar to Kaito. So I just posted this real quick. Check. Let me pin it real quick for you guys. Oh yeah. So check the comments. So a lot of people have codes, so you could drop the comments. Drop it. You could DM whatever. A lot of people have codes. You could give it out, no problem. So let me pin this for you guys real quick. So okay, right there. So this is how to earn quacks. So check the pin post, check my page. This is all there for you guys to take a look if you are struggling. So let me go over this real quick. How to earn quacks. All right. So this post, check the pin post on my page. I'm reading directly from it. You guys will see it. So how to earn quacks on WallChain. Very, very simple, right? So first, WallChain rewards systems for meaningful and valuable content on X. And WallChain evaluates smart followers that you have on your page. It evaluates their influence and how they support you with comments and retweets. So basically, when you make your tweets, who are the people replying your tweets, interacting with your posts? That's what WallChain evaluates and assigns you mind share and quacks, right? WallChain applies exponential decay on smart follower support to prevent artificial inflation. This just means that because there's sometimes when you have a lot of KOLs, they go in one group, they get together, and they talk about one project and they interact with each other to game the system. You can't do that on WallChain because what happens is um your support for that other influencer, it decays over time. So the more the same person interacts with your posts, the less quacks, the less mind share they get and you get. So there's an exponential decay if you get in the same person interacting on your posts all the time. Next one is okay. There are currently three projects. There are currently three projects on WallChain. Solana, Socket Protocol, and Ape Chain. Okay, so quacks, very simple. How do you earn quacks? You simply talk about the projects on WallChain. First, the easiest thing, talk about WallChain itself. I haven't talked so much. I haven't talked about Ape Chain, not really. Socket Protocol, not really. And I haven't really talked about Solana either. But I've been heavily talking about WallChain for the past 3 months. Um, so as of right now, the post you can make and get people to interact, talking about Solana, talking about WallChain, talking about Socket Protocol, and talking about Ape Chain, and that's really it. So guys, so check the pin post. I made a post for you guys there. You guys should see it. If you need any help. Like I said, I am live on Sidekick. I'm live on YouTube. I'm live on Twitter Live. I'm live on Twitter Spaces, man. So we're doing all four today. So we do have some time. We have like an hour left. I don't want to take too long. So, so I see District B is here. So if you have any questions, request to Mike. We are going to talk about Kaito too, and probably Cookie DAO. Because there's other projects on Cookie DAO too. They're all very similar, but Kaito is much mature, and I think WallChain is very new, and I like WallChain because I think you have a better chance to do better on WallChain than Kaito. The reason why is because it's fairly new. It's very new compared to WallChain. I'm sorry, compared to Kaito. So you have a better chance to do better. Because there's no way on this earth I'll be top 8 on Kaito right now. There's no way. But I'm top 8 on WallChain because it's just they don't have as many people as they do on the Kaito side. But that's gonna happen over time. So I think being early is always a good thing. Jesse Joby, you here as a speaker, you have a question or something, you have a comment. What's up, bro? What's going on?
Jim, cool. Thank you for hosting the space. And Jim, my brother, Genius, Gaga, and everyone in the room, Jim, once again. Hey, I'm super bullish on WallChain. Like, I remember just about a week ago, right, when I shoot Cool Crypto in the DM and he replied me with the WallChain referral code. That's how I got into WallChain, right? Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. But I did a few things, right? I had to take my time to understand, hey, before I go around to make all the noise about WallChain, since it's similar to Loud, I think it was even the hype about Loud that made me was like, what the hell is this? Why should I be losing here, right? And then, I shoot him in the DM. I think he hosted a space the next day, and then we were on the space talking about it. I'm giving all of this background, right, to really buttress the fact of how, number one, I got into WallChain and how I start to understand the narrative to winning with InFOFi generally. Now, WallChain made me understand how InFOFi works well, right? And with the bit I have understood about WallChain, I applied it on what's it called now? Cookie. Though I'm not even yapping on it in person, but I mean I have a good yapping with Cookie and on Kaito. Lend them a few tipsy advice here and there, and guys, they are nailing it. I don't want to scatter the effort because it's one of the pitfall that I identified, especially for account with on WallChain, it is called Xcause. Now, the algorithm that powers this is the same thing on any and every other social file. It works same way actually. Now, but it is made known on what's it called now? On the UI, right? It is visible for users, right, on WallChain, though it's the same thing on Kaito, most other social files. So first, if you have higher rating of S-scores, and how do you get the S-scores? Depends on your interaction over the time. So it's a cumulative effect of your interactions over the time on CT. It is not just because of what you start to tweet now, right? It's the content on your TL over the years. Over the years. I mean, that got me, was like, oh, so this is the catch. Little wonder you see some guys jump on some of these InFOFi and they start winning, and you keep wondering, oh, I've been on this, why am I not winning? I've screamed loud, I've screamed Kaito, I've screamed this, I've screamed that, and I'm not winning. It's not because you're not doing it exactly well, but because of the content on your TL over the time. So I was like, okay, now I start to understand this. I really had a very low X-scores, but to beat it up, there are certain keywords these algorithms pick on, right? Words associated with Kaito. So when I'm tweeting these days, I am more deliberate about my choice of words to filter them, and not just generic words, but crypto-centric words while tweeting. These tips will really help you a lot. You know, number one, if you are on WallChain, to really scale up with your X-scores, right? And of course, you could start earning more quacks. And of course, there's no brainer to this. There's nothing that beats this, right? Being the reply guy. And the way I've interacted with Cool Crypto, there's this guy, Luke, and a couple of other persons in the last couple of days. I haven't interacted with them like that before. Why? I want more quacks. I want more smart followers. There's this guy too, Dr. Alpha. I've been on them, like, just to get the engagement, right? And that's the secret with InFOFi, any platform it is on InFOFi. I really want to believe that's how the algorithm work, right? Though with some of them you see them, right, and with some of them it's not visible on the UI, the user experience of what's it called now, of users, of guys yapping. But pretty much I want to really believe that it's the same thing, because I've gained some of these, giving some of this advice to folks, right? And it's really working, right? And for me, it's working. I mean, earlier today, okay, yesterday I earned 0.56 quacks, but today it has increased, right? It has really increased. That I'm counting like a whole number already, and yeah, we're scaling up. So I hope you just stick to some of this. Remember, crypto-centric word. That's the hit. Remember that crypto-centric word. Don't just use casual, generic, random words, right? Especially when you're tweeting for CT. It is very, very important. Gem, guys, and thank you, Crypto.
Yeah. I hope you do well with the WallChain. Just keep doing what you're doing, man. I think you're doing the right thing. Interacting with people that got in early, you know, that are on leaderboard, and like I said, there's an alpha I've been giving people all the time, right? I think if you're struggling, what you want to do is very simple. Go to the leaderboard and follow the top 10 people, and just keep interacting with them, and make sure you turn on notifications for them, right? Because once you do that, whatever tweet they tweet, you can see it, and you're the first to be there, and it will notice you. And what happens is, and of course, be careful. I'm not saying follow everybody, right? Take your time. The more you interact with these people, the more they will engage with you eventually, especially if you're writing real stuff, not some AI junk, some real stuff. So yeah, I appreciate you, man, guys. Like I said, this show, WallChain, Kaito, InFOFi Space. If you want a WallChain code, let me know. I've given out one. I have three more. Or I see a message from Mimits. Mimits, I see a message. Are you still here? You are still here. So let me go on your page real quick and get your info. 1 second. So Mimits, I'm going to invite you right now, live as you're on right now. Just straight up. So invite, let me see. Can we add, how do we add this thing? Let me go here. So okay, I have three more invites to go. Let me see, Mimit. Let me type your name in here and I'll DM you the invite right now. So MIMIT. I don't see your name. Okay, let me try MIT underscore ME. ME. Wow. Yeah. Did you see what I'm saying? So look, so I want you guys to look at something real quick. This is why I'm like, you guys need to, I keep saying this. You guys are leaving money on the table. If your Twitter score is this low, well, you're doing it wrong, guys. You're doing it very, very wrong. You need to start making good interactions. You need to start making you need to be interacting more often, because you cannot be on Twitter and have a Twitter score of 4. So look at this. So Mimit, I'm going to say, if I'm going to go to your page real quick and see. Look, the last post you made was in April, and we're already in June. So I don't know if this is your like alternative account or something. I don't know, but you're not active at all. Zero. Your last post was in April. So I'm going to invite you right now. So check your DMs, Mimits. So I have 2 more invites to go, but I want you guys to scale up. Even the people that have the WallChain code, I want you guys to scale up, man, because your Twitter accounts is not powerful. Because I'm telling you right now, if you have a strong influence, we having people now that are being reached out to by projects, because they see you on the leaderboard and they will reach out to you and offer you a job. So what I'm saying is, scale up your Twitter account is important. Get your blue check mark. Mimits, you don't even have one. Mimits, you get your blue check mark. Be more active on Twitter. You have to, because man, you guys are gonna miss out, man. Because remember, I got WallChain almost 3 months ago, and when I found this, I tried to give this to a lot of people that follow me. I couldn't give it to them because the first 1 month, WallChain was only giving invites to only the people that had a higher Twitter score, a Twitter score above 50. So anyone I tried to give it to, I couldn't give it to them. So please, yo, you guys leave money on the table, man. You have to. It's 2025. The days of on-chain only are done, guys. I don't think. I'm not saying don't do on-chain stuff. What I'm saying, because projects want to reward real users, and the easiest way for them to reward real users is through your Twitter accounts. They will link your Twitter accounts to a website, and the website will scan your Twitter activity. That's what WallChain does and Kaito does, and they'll assign your Twitter account a score. So get a blue check mark, be more active, join the community, and just start to tweet. And you can't not tweet in 2 months, man. That doesn't make any sense in this age. Nah, man. So let me get the mic to like I said, we are so Mimits, I sent you the invite. So check your DM. Right now I should have only let me see, only 2 invites left, so that's pretty cool. So let me give the mic to a Favor, Mr. Favor. What's up? The mic is yours. What's up? What's going on?
Yeah, GM, Cool Crypto, GM, Cool Crypto, GM, Jesu, yeah, Chiboy, and the rest listeners in the house, in the building. I'm so happy to be here. Like Cool Crypto, I've been following you ever since, like I joined this space, and this is my second account because they banned my account, banned my main account that I followed you on. Like I used to come to your space, but you might not remember. But I think maybe you might, but you might not. So and I got some advice from you, Kokuto. Then when Kaito started, before they did their airdrop, I got the Kaito airdrop. That's the main airdrop, yeah. But that account was very, very okay for me. There's coming down till when they now banned the account. Yeah, Cool Crypto currently I have issues. I have issues with this account, with Kaito, with everything. Like the issue I have, I've looked for solution. I have not seen solution. I have gone to the Discord to ask. I have not seen solution. Like I don't know what to do. I I do engage on Kaito. I do everything on Kaito. That is engaging on people, commenting, reply, everything on this my account. And I've also linked my account, sign in on Kaito. But my Kaito is not getting any updates. No update is coming down to my Kaito. My Kaito is showing, that's my profile right now. It's showing the old time where I started, like where I have 20 followers, and that's not what is in the current, that's not what is in my current account right now. And that has been an issue for me. Nothing is updating on my Kaeso. So, and it's really, really giving me setback, and I don't know what to do. Please, if you have any solution for me.
Wait. So basically, Kaito is showing the details of your old accounts. That's what you're saying.
Yes, the detail of my old account, and it's not showing the new detail, and I'm not getting any updates, nothing, no Yap. Apart from, yeah, I know Yap will take some time, but it's the bringing is the old details, like my old profile pics. That's what is in my Kaito page. My followers, when I have 20 followers on this account, that's what is there, and that is not what is in the current, in like my current details right now. The algorithm is not like giving me any updates, nothing.
Yeah, so you do know if your account is deleted, you can't link your old account to your new account on Kaito. You can't link them anymore.
I didn't get that.
I say you can't link your old Twitter account to your new one.
But I didn't try to link my old Twitter account to my new one. I just like I'm signed in with Kaito with this account. I don't know if it's linked like that.
Yeah, so if you're signed in with the new account, it's gonna reward you on the new account, not the old one. The both accounts are totally separate. If that makes sense.
Yes, makes sense.
Yeah, because we saw Joshi had the same problem. He had almost over 1,000 small followers on his old account. His old account got deleted, but the new account has nothing to do with the old one. There's nothing you could do. Like it's because remember, Kaito uses Twitter API. So if Twitter has erased your account, Kaito has automatically erased your account too. So basically, you have to forget all about your old account now and start from scratch with this one.
Sorry. Yeah, I know perfectly well. That's what was going to happen. But I'm not even talking about the old accounts right now. I'm talking about this my new account that I'm using.
So you say the new one is you say that the new one is struggling to earn the apps and mind share? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not even complaining about struggling to earn the app. This is my new account right now. The details on this my new account is not what is showing on the Kaito dashboard. Like it's not my profile. It's my old. It's not like I'm not talking about the old accounts right now. I'm talking about this account. Like now, it's not updated. Like this, my profile piece right now. It's not what is there. It's my old profile piece on this account that is there. It's 20 followers that is showing currently, and that's not what I have.
Yeah, that
on this account. Also.
That doesn't make sense, man. Because if you is your wallet is the same wallet that you're using, is it linked to this one?
I link the same wallet.
That's why, man. That's why you can't link them. You can't link them. It's separate now. You almost have to unlink all your wallets and and like start from scratch, like use a new wallet, man. You can't use the same wallets because it's not updating. It's stuck on your old accounts. Your wallet is stuck on your old accounts, so that's the reason why. For you to start getting a new information for this account, you need to link a brand new wallet and link your new Twitter account to Kaito now. Don't link to the old one. That's why you're having issues, man.
Wow, wow. So it's my wallet.
Exactly. Because your old wallet is linked to our wallets are linked to our Twitter accounts. So when you log in, even though you're linked a new Twitter account in, your wallet is still tied to your first account. So you have to brand new, bro, brand new. You need to
right now.
you need to link to Kaito brand new and use a brand new wallet, bro. Then you can start earning your mind share and yes, bro.
Wow. And full crypto, sorry for asking. Does that mean right now that everything I've been doing, like nothing is really counting? And I have, as you said, like linking a new wallet, that means I'm starting to begin from the scratch, right?
Yeah, you basically on start from scratch because if Kaito hasn't recognized this your new Twitter accounts, then you're start from scratch, bro.
Wow. Like thank you so much because like not, I've not tried that. Nobody have told me this because I went to their Discord and the more than their Discord was telling me I don't have a smart follower. That I should go and have a smart follower. That if I have a smart follower, that is when I will be getting updates from Kaito. That's when the algorithm will be updating everything happening on Kaito, on my dashboard, on my platform. I was like, did I not have any smart follower or what's the problem?
Don't worry.
I don't have any smart follower.
I gave you a follow back now, bro. So you at least have one, so you're good.
Thank you.
No worries, bro. For sure.
Crypto, I just want to also say something. Like me and my bro, like my junior brother, we do actually talk about you. You are the face we look at in this crypto industry. Like I do tell him that there is a time that something will happen. Like we are going to like buy maybe this 24 or 36 inches TV, and we are going to watch your lifestyle because we love what you do. I just want to watch your lifestyle and know how you do and follow your lifestyle because you are really massive, man. Like thank you so much.
Bro, come on, man. I want us to all win, man. That's the idea. I want us to win. You know, there's no fun. There's no fun if I win by myself, man. I want all of us to win. I mean, if you guys win, I'm happy, man. That's all that man. I want you guys to be doing the giveaway. I want you guys to be posting the houses and posting stuff online so I could repost it like my co-host Samara. So you guys do well. That what makes me happy, man. So that's it. So no worries, bro. I got you, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. I appreciate you for coming up. So we go, guys. We have like an hour left. So no worries. So let me Chisholm. I see your hands. Really go to Chisholm. Chisholm, I don't know why you're here, man. Like, well, you have all the alpha, bro. What's up? What's going on, man? What's up, bro?
Yeah, cool. I thought that that's like come up, just say your thing. And how you guys doing now?
We good, man. We're talking WallChain, we're talking Kaito, we're talking all this stuff, and how to how to scale up in this crazy market of ours. Crazy. It's all about InFOFi right now, man. And as a matter of fact, I was looking at something for the past 4 months. Ever since Kaito launched, there hasn't been any big airdrop since Kaito. Like basically any project outside Kaito hasn't done anything good. It's been all bad. But Kaito projects have been killing it recently, and even more so. So, like I said, man, I mean, it is one of those things that I want people to understand that one of the big thing what we're doing right now is we need to position. Of course, it's not easy because you got to remember the easiest time was 3 months ago. Now, because it's very simple, the moment you start seeing people claim 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. The moment the rewards hits the timeline is game over. You're going to have many users. Many competition is grand. That's what happens. So right now, competition is very difficult, man. At least on Kaito, WallChain, not yet. And that's why, like I said, right now I'm ranked number 8, man, on the entire WallChain, ranked number 8. And there's a reason why. I started early and I'm heavy talking about this stuff. So I do have 3 invites left. Let me know if you need any invites. So let me just briefly talk about this again. We do have a good number of viewers on YouTube. We got a lot of viewers on Sidekick now and on Twitter Live and here. So let me just quickly summarize what we talked about WallChain. WallChain is similar to Kaito, but it can be gamed. Kaito was gamed 2 months ago because before people would just write, they would just mention one project and they get 50 with yaps. Just the mention alone, that's a tag. That's it. Now, oh no, those days are gone, man. Now you have to talk about the project. You have to get interaction from other people. You have to okay, maybe I'll talk about that in a second. Let me just finish the WallChain stuff. So WallChain summary. Check the pin post, check my page. I talked about this already. WallChain assigns each individual a X score. That's what it's called. A X score indicates your influence in crypto. The X score goes from 0 to 1,000. Okay. So the X score does play a role in the amount of quacks and the amount of amount of quacks and mind share you earn. Based on your X score, because right now my X score is like 111. But Ansim's X score is like 980. That's the max. A lot of you X scores are 5, 7, 10. I think if you have an X score above 50, you're doing okay. You're doing okay if your X score is above 50. As a matter of fact, let me see something real quick. Let me just check you guys and see what your X score is. Let me look at Jason Joby's one. Let me see, because this matters, man. Because you guys have to understand. What's the what?
7.
Is 7 yours is 7? Yeah. See, let me check Chi Boy. Let me check Chi Boy's X score, because the X score 7. Chisholm, your X score is 7. Let me check Gaga's X score. Gaga's very active on the Eclipse ecosystem. So let me see what his X score is. The reason why this is important is because your X score determines how much influence you have, and how in going forward you need to improve your interactions online. 1 second. Farm G A. Okay, look, Gaga's X score is 45. That's very good. It's even green. You didn't send to what? So Gaga's X score is 45. That's freaking awesome, man. Let me look at Max. Max Graph's X score. Because this stuff makes a difference, man. And you guys have to think, if your X score is this low, why do you think you're going to earn a lot of yaps on Kaito? Remember, the X score is what WallChain is using. That's not what Kaito is using. But what if it makes a difference? See what I'm saying? What if it makes a difference? Max Graph. What if this makes a difference, man? This is why I'm like, Max Graph's not that bad. It's 15. So what I'm saying is your X score needs to be better. You guys need to tweet more, post quality content more, be more active. Interaction, that's the biggest thing. Interactions with a lot of accounts. So let me just quickly talk about this. Then I'll take hands. Then we'll talk about Kaito in a second. So for WallChain, it's very simple. Just a quick summary. I've given out invite. You could DM me if you want any invites, or tag me in your post here. And let me see here. Make sure I don't miss any messages. Just 1 second. Guys, saw some messages pop up here. I don't think I see anything. I don't think so. Just 1 second, man. I don't want to miss anything, so just give me a second. I just make sure I have on the invites everyone. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so I think we're good. Let me see. No one wants an invite. I only see here to learn for watching. Anyone interested in watching? Okay, cool. Okay, so I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All right, so just a summary for WallChain. WallChain uses your X score. Basically, that's the influence, and that's that. I don't think it uses it to reward people. I don't think so. It just kind of tells you where you stand, that how influential you are. Um, so the more influential you are, the easier it is to earn quacks. And the easiest way to earn quacks, if you're a small account, is to interact with people. I've heard of people doing 200 replies per day. I haven't done that. If I'm my reply guy game is very low, but the people that do 200 replies a day, they earn way they have more quacks. They have more quacks than me. They have more yaps than me. So that's WallChain. It's still very early. I recommend you guys get involved with this stuff. Start being active with people, start quacking, and you see your quacks start to pile up. And there are four ways to earn quacks. Talk about WallChain, talk about ApeChain, talk about Solana, and talk about Socket Protocol. I would recommend you guys, because if you have a smaller account, I would recommend you guys talking about talk about WallChain and Socket Protocol. Solana is too big. It's too big. What's the other one? Ape Chain is also fairly big. So if you want to earn quacks easier, I would recommend you doing multiple tweets per day and interacting with people on the leaderboards for WallChain on the Ape Chain side and the WallChain side. So let me show you real quick. So right now I'm going to go back into my go back here. So let me share my screen. Give me 1 second. All right, let me share my screen here. All right, cool. So WallChain. Okay, cool. So right now I'm on the WallChain leaderboard. Go to the top right corner. Okay, can you guys see me? Yes, you can. Go to the top right corner on WallChain, right? When you're there, click on leaderboard. See the drop down arrow? When you drop down the arrow, you're going to see 4 projects. You're going to see Solana, you're going to see WallChain, you're going to see ApeChain and Socket Protocol. Okay. So for example, you click on Socket Protocol, click on that. Once you do that, it will show you oh wow, I did not know that. I'm actually number 10 on Socket Protocol. I didn't even know that. I had no idea. No joke. I had no idea I was on there. Holy shit. All right, so that is crazy. I didn't see. I didn't even know. That's why it's good. Now that I know this, I need to be talking more about Socket Protocol. So now that you're on Socket Protocol, right? Look at the top 100 crackers. Quackers. Don't follow all of them. I recommend you following the top 20. Okay, one by one. Follow them one by one. Once you do this, then start to follow them, turn on notifications for them whenever they talk about they tweet about Ape Chain or Socket Protocol. Interact with that tweet. Okay, so let me look at Ape Chain. I had no idea I was on Socket, man. That's crazy. Okay, let me look at Ape Chain. I'm not. Am I here? Okay, I'm not. I have no idea. I'm here, but I don't know what rank I am. I have no idea. I'm probably outside top 100. Okay, no worries. So that's what I recommend you guys do. So talk about Ape Chain, talk about a WallChain, because those leaderboards are not as the competition is not too heavy on those. Okay, once you do this consistently over time, and you're going to scale up on this. That's what I recommend you guys do. Let me check something real quick. Socket Protocol. Let me check the 30-day. Where am I on the 30-day? I had no idea that I was on Socket Protocol leaderboard. That's pretty freaking cool. So I want you guys to do this, man. Right. So go to leaderboard, follow the top 50, 20 people. with their notification turned on, interact with their posts once they tweet. Do the same thing with Kaito. So I'm gonna take hands now, then we'll pivot to Kaito because we've been talking about WallChain for the past for the past 50 wow for the past 1 hour. Holy shit. Okay. WallChain for the past 1 hour. That's awesome. Let me take a screenshot real quick before I move on. So I see your hands up. Let me go to Chisholm, then we'll go back to Mr. Favor, then we'll start then we'll go to Kaito. So Chisholm, what's up, bro? You got a question or something?
Yeah, so I'm not saying this thing. Like I went to a WallChain app, I saw like I have like three quacks.
Nice.
And it was a June I got it, so yeah. So what are those quacks?
The quacks are like yaps, man. On Kaito, same thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, the same thing. So on Kaito, you earn yaps. On WallChain, you earn quacks. On Cookie DAO, you earn snaps. So there's all different. So Mr. Favor, go ahead, bro. After this, then we'll talk about Kaito now. Grab it.
Okay, thank you. Crypto, how can I check my score? Because I don't know my
It's very simple. There's actually a website that you could log in and tell you. Let me give me a second. X score. They actually have a okay, right here. So I'm going to retweet. You see the page right here. If you're watching me, you see the page. This account was actually created by the WallChain team. So 1 second, where is it? Let me close YouTube. I'll need this one. Okay, so okay, right here. You guys can see me what I'm looking at, right? So I'm gonna retweet a post from them. So it says, ever seen an X account with a succession following engagement? So yeah, so right here. So let me just retweet it so you guys have access to it. So check it real quick. Check my most recent post, and I could pin it for you guys. So this Twitter account, you could check your X score. And like I said, because if you've noticed, the lower your X score, the lower the Kaito yaps you've earned. If you, for example, the X score, Ansem has like almost 1,000 X score, like the max. Look how many yaps he has, almost 20,000 yaps. He's one of the highest ranking people that have earned yaps so far. So the lower yaps you have, the lower X score you have is translating into your performance on Kaito. Even though Kaito didn't create this, I think the WallChain people, the WallChain X score, the WallChain people created this this account to help you track your score. And it also is translating into how well you're doing on Kaito. So which means if your X score is low, you're going to struggle on the Kaito side. Because if I look at me right now, my X score right now is like 111, which is pretty good. And I've earned 300 and like almost 400 yaps, which is pretty good. When I look at the people that are struggling on Kaito, and I look at the X score is very low. Your X score is 7. So it's translated. That's why I'm like, you could, because I remember Gaga's X score is almost 50. I'm sure his X score wasn't as high in the past, but because Gaga is very active, he talks a lot about Eclipse. He interacts with people all the time. He goes to spaces, he talks to spaces. He's very active on Twitter. That's why his WallChain X score is much higher than a lot of you in this space right now. All right, so we spent 1 hour talking about WallChain. Now let's go to Kaito. Request for the mic. If you guys have any questions for WallChain, we've talked about 1 hour. Spent 1 hour talking about this. So, but like I said, they're very similar. But if you're a smaller account, you have a better chance doing better on WallChain than Kaito, because Kaito is heavy duty right now, man. Very heavy. So let me just quickly do a screenshot and we'll talk about Kaito. We have like 30 minutes. We could talk about that shit real quick. Um, but I'm very bullish on Kaito because of course it's the first one. It's new, and a lot of people made money from that stuff. The people have done well. A lot of projects are launching on Kaito, and the hype is real, guys. And the hype is not gonna die for this InFOFi stuff until people start making money. It's that simple. And until just say maybe if we enter a major bear market, if that happens, that might slow the momentum down. But as of right now, that is not happening anytime soon, man. That's why I'm like, we're going to enjoy this ride as long as possible, and just keep interacting and just keep interacting and keep going. Because I think you guys could do very 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 well on this. Where is the WallChain thing? I wanted to make a separate post for them. Um, Real quick. And where's that? Maybe I should use WallChain. Where did you go? So we'll spend some time on Kaito. We have 30 minutes left. Talk about Kaito, and we're gonna move on from there. But Kaito's legit. Kaito's legit. I think you man, it's taking over. I've never seen anything like this before. I've never seen anything like this before. This is this one of the most bullish protocols I've ever seen, and I'm assuming it's probably because of it's taking everything by storm. Like it came from nowhere, it just exploded. Um, it is so cool what they've done, and I think also the biggest thing, of course, right, is uh it's they've rewarded a lot of people with good amount of money, which is beautiful. That's what they did from day one. The moment, because remember the Kaito airdrop, right? They airdropped hundreds of $1,000s to the top accounts. People were getting like I think the number one account of Kaito got like 300 grand, man, and the number 2 or 3 got like 250K. What I want to guys that follow Andy got like 150 grand or 200 grand, because he was one of like top 10 Kaito accounts at the beginning, and that was what started this shit all, man. Because it's very simple. Once one project does a large airdrop for people, even me, I got like, I think at the top my airdrop was worth like 8 grand, I think. I haven't sold any. I'm just staked. I want to buy more so I could, get more of these airdrops, man. So we'll talk about Kaito. We'll talk about how to play this. Kaito is a moving ship, so it's very very. It's not as easy. My knowledge is coming from the information that I get from other people that basically directly talking to the Kaito people. So I go to all their spaces. I'm in chill space. I'm listening to all of them, just learning and listening. Um, Kaito is a different beast on his own. If you guys were here 3 months ago, you guys will have 100 yachts by now. But the problem is, a lot of you are just starting to take Kaito seriously today, or 1 month, or like 2 3 weeks. I've been on Kaito from day one. Not day one, maybe probably almost day one, almost day one. So it's harder for a lot of you to do well on Kaito because you're just starting. And remember, if you started on Kaito at the beginning, just talking about Kaito, you start earning yaps like crazy. Just barely mention a project. Just put a tag. Or just put, I like a few network. You get a bunch of yaps. But now it's a different ball game. It is not easy. Even me, there was a time when I spent 3 weeks. 3 weeks, I earned 0 yaps, guys. 3 weeks. So, it's very interesting how this stuff is now. I would say that the best thing to do for Kaito is to follow the right people and follow the people that have a lot of yaps. Follow the people that are tweeting about Kaito all the time, And the people that are always like, yo, like they're gaining 50 yaps, like how you doing it? But I'll tell you how. It's unfair. I would say, I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's unfair for a lot of people that don't have big accounts. Um, Kaito now favors more influential people more than regular users. Right? I'm just being honest. It's the algorithm, right? The algorithm, what it does is it favors the people. So, but there's a way to beat this. That's why people reply 200 times per day. So I'm gonna give you a view from the Kaito side for big accounts and the Kaito side for the small accounts. Okay, for the big accounts, this is what they do. They have a lot of influence, a lot, and they've had it for a while. And all they do is tweets, right? Well, they tweet, people interact with that tweet, and they get a lot of views, a lot of replies. You get mind share like that because if they mention project, people are talking about this stuff. You get mind share, cool. Now the yaps, they get a lot of yaps because they have a lot of smart followers. For example, just let me use Andy, right? Andy is one of the faces of the modular ecosystem, one of the faces of Celestia, one of the faces of crypto media. So he has a lot of founders that follow him, a lot. The founder of Celestia, the founder, because he interviews the founders. He has a show called Modular Media. I can remember the names. Oh, sorry, the roll up, the roll up. So as a space host or show host on YouTube and on Twitter, he interviews the founder of Eclipse, the founder of Celestia, of Sonic, of Movement Labs, all these projects we talk about. He's interviewed all of them, so they follow him. So he has thousands of smart followers. He could make one tweet right now and earn 150 apps from one tweet, and he doesn't even tag anyone just from one tweet, because guess what? The tweet that he makes, those founders are going to engage with that tweet. Once they engage with that tweet, he's earning 250 apps within one day. Unlike me, when I have a good number of smart followers, I think I have like 220. Let me log into my Kaito real quick. We've done with WallChain for now. Spends 1 hour on WallChain. All right, let me go to my Kaito account. I think and what helped me was because I'm heavy, or I am still, I'm heavy on the modular ecosystem on with this Celestine slots people. So because I own that NFT, I have a lot of smart followers from there. A lot of the devs and founders follow me because I'm one of the faces of the Celestia and Celestia slots ecosystem. So that's how I got my smart followers at the beginning. So as of right now, I have let me see. Let me share my screen real quick for you guys to see. You guys see what I'm looking at. Add screen. Give me a second here. Here we go. All right, it's just loading right now. So 345 yaps. Smart followers is 212. So 212 smart followers. And when I first started this thing, I think I had 150 at the beginning, just from scratch, because I got them because I was active on the ecosystem. So a lot of those guys followed me from the beginning. So what I'm saying is, smart followers is not hard to get and also not easy now, especially now. And I'll tell you how to get them. Okay. So for the big accounts, they already have a lot of smart followers already because they have a lot of influence. A lot of people follow them. Yes, cool. For the smaller accounts, it's a little bit difficult to get this. Okay. But I could tell you a strategy that I recommend you guys that you could use. I've used. I use it for a couple of times. I've been using it a while. I've just been busy. So for example, Psychic. Let me go to Psychic real quick. Pre-TGE Arena. I'm live on Psychic right now. Like I said, I use the protocols I talk about. That's me. I like to do that because it's just easier to talk about a project you're using. So let's look at this Psychic. I'm on the leaderboard for Psychic. I've been here for a while. So Psychic, I am ranked like 40 something or something. Yeah, so right now I'm ranked number 48 on the leaderboard for Psychic. I've been there for a while because I use the platform and I talk about them every day. So right now I'm ranked number 48, right, on Kaito for Psychic. So what I'm saying is, what you do is strategy that I use, because a lot of people on Psychic is a live fi. It's basically you're live streaming your show and you're earning points. Right now, I'm live streaming right now on Psychic. I'm live streaming on Psychic. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitter and Twitter Live. So this is the only platform that's like this. There's nothing like this on Kaito. The only platform out of all the 60 projects, Psychic is the only one that's live fi. So you're live streaming and earning points, and you could get paid by doing your streams. Cool. So what I said, look, I know I've always said I wanted to get exposure to the Asian markets, but I didn't know how. Fortunately for me, Psychic is an Asian project. It's also backed by Binance. If you guys didn't know, it's actually backed by CZ personally and Binance. So I started streaming on them. If you go to their streams, as a matter of fact, let me. Oh, you guys can see it. You guys can see it. And it's okay. Most of their streams right now, everybody here is Asian. Like right now, like let me see. There are look at all the live streams right now. There are 21 live streams going on right now. 21. The top streamer is Asian, number 2 Asian, number 3 Asian, number 4 Asian, number 5 Asian, number 6 Asian, number 7 Asian, number 9 Asian, number 10 Asian, number 11 Asian. Number 12 is me. I'm the only one here that's not Asian. I'm the only one. I'm the only one that's basically a non-Asian person streaming on this platform. So I said I love this because now I'm able to gain an audience from the Asian community, right? So which is pretty cool. So what I did was this. I went to the Kaito leaderboard for Psychic. I followed every single one from 1 to 100. So because I talk about Psychic all the time, guess what happened? They follow me back. And guess what happened? A lot of the guys, because if you are top 100 on the leaderboard for a Kaito project, you are a smart follower. Guess what happened? Because of a lot of these guys saw me being active. I'm sure a lot of them watch my streams too, and they see that I talk about Psychic all the time. They followed me. Out of the 100 people, I don't know how many followed me back. I have no idea. But after 100 people, I'm sure more than 20% follow me back. So because of this, I've gained more smart followers. So if you are bullish on one protocol on Kaito, what you could do is this. Find the project you're bullish on. You're talking about them. Don't go do this strategy if you're not talking about these projects. Okay? So if you're talking about these projects already, like for example, OX Dynamo, or you guys know OX Dynamo. OX Dynamo is always in it drops alpha on a space tomorrow, right? On Saturday, the alpha show. He's on the leaderboard for Novastro. I think he's ranked number 50 or 60. He's on the leaderboard for Novastro, the number one RW project on Kaito. He's there. So someone like him now, if he talks about Novastro all the time, if he goes to the leaderboard for Novastro and follow the top 100 people there, he's going to get a follow back. You know why? Because people will see that, oh, yeah, this guy, he talks about Novastro all the time. They'll follow him back. And guess what happens? He's gaining more smart followers. And guess what happens then? More yaps coming in. There you go. So that's what you guys have to do. And it works with the small accounts. But what you have to do is you have to make sure that you are already making content for that project. So the more content you make for the project that you're going to follow the top 100 yappers, do the same thing with Kaito, do the same thing. But if you talk about Socket Protocol all the time and you're following the top 100 people on WallChain on Socket Protocol, they'll follow you back. Then you earn spam followers on WallChain. Then you start earning more quacks. So it all comes down to the smart followers that engage in your tweets, because that's the reason why Kaito had to change this multiple times. So 2 months ago, 3 months ago, you could earn yaps easier. It is very, very hard now. It is not easy, because the only way for you to earn yaps, you have to have content people engage with. It's not about the quality of your content. It's about the engagement your content receives. Now, as a smaller account, there is no way you could get the engagements I'm gonna get or someone else gets. But how you combat this? The reply guy, reply guy, reply guy, reply guy. Being a reply guy, replying 100 to 200 times per day, that's gonna give you yaps. That's gonna give you mind share. That's how you get on leaderboards, man. As a small account, it's not easy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It is extremely difficult. When we did the Laudio stuff, I was mentally and emotionally drained, man, from Laudio. Mentally and emotionally drained from Laudio, because tweeting Laudio, I tweeted like 30 times a day. Interacted. It was hard. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Go 30, 3,400, 3K airdrop. Perfect. No problem. It's very, very hard to tweet that much, but you have to do it because you don't have a choice. We are all competing now. And remember, we're not all on the same level playing field. Ansem has 25,000 yaps. I have 300. Some people have 2. Other people have 1,000, 5,000. It's very difficult. So for me, I am actually, funny thing is, because I know that I can't compete with Ansem. I'm not even trying. It makes no sense. But guess what? I could compete with Ansem on WallChain. As a matter of fact, one of the guys that's my group chat, whatever, for WallChain, this dude is number 1, man. He's number 1 on the WallChain leaderboard, and Ansem's number 2. So some days Ansem's number 1, he's number 2. I'm ranked number 8. There is no way on this earth I'll get that high on Kaito. But WallChain is easier because the algorithm they use on for the algorithm they use on WallChain is different from what they use on Kaito. That's the reason why I could be that high still. I'm maintaining that rank, right? It's pretty cool. So for Kaito, it's different. So now I'm not trying to compete with anyone. But what I've done is I want to make sure that I secure, I get into projects, on the leaderboard, which is fine. I make my tweets. I don't compete anyone. I own the NFT. I have like 2,000 something in Kaito staked. I want to get more. I want to get to like the 5,000 mark. Cool. So because I have the NFT, I have Kaito staked, I don't stress myself as much to get on the leaderboard. So if you have these things, you have no worries, because whenever the airdrops come out, you're going to get rewarded as a Kaito staker, because they reward loyalty. That's another thing. Let me talk about that real quick. Then I'll give the mic to Corex. So loyalty. So I was in a space with the founder of Kaito, and basically what they've changed is this. They've changed the game where if you are on multiple leaderboards, you're going to get slashed. You're going to get penalized. They will penalize you if you are many leaderboards. If you on 10 to 20 leaderboards, you're not going to earn yaps anymore. You're not going to earn mindshare anymore. So basically, that's what they're doing. So they've integrated a loyalty factor, which means the more you talk about 1 or 2 projects, the more you're gonna get higher on that leaderboard, and you're gonna get more mindshare, and scale up more on that leaderboard. All right. So as of currently, I'm on 4 projects right now. Maybe I want to add 2 more, no problem. So that's the loyalty score, and plus, then like if you stake your tokens that you've staked for a long time, projects will give you a multiplier. For example, me, I staked all my tokens from day 1. and I bought more. So when the airdrop comes out, I'll get more allocation because I haven't sold any, and plus I've staked everything for a long time, right? So the loyalty factor, these guys are taking that into account big time. So if you staked this stuff, if you've been talking about Kaito for a long time, that's a loyalty factor. They're adding that into this. Then what else? What else is new on this new Kaito stuff? I think they also he also mentioned um basically they want to try to reward the smaller accounts now. I guess they've seen that larger accounts are dominating more. They're trying to find a way to reward the smaller accounts, and I think that's why the loyalty stuff is in place. Because if a smaller accounts talking about a project for a long time, they want to give that smaller account priority over the bigger one. And the staking aspect. Let me go to Corex. Then we'll talk about staking and how many Kaito is required to stake. Of course, it's vary, but I'll just give you what I know. So, Corex, do you have any questions or something before we go on?
I don't want to go church on the last speech you were explaining, where you asked us to follow the candidate for that, stuff like that. I found myself on the social media back. That was yesterday.
No, wait. You said you're on the sofa leaderboard now?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. Well, okay. Can you tell the people what you did different? What did you do different?
I posted this and I replied more.
Now, how often per day did you do that?
My replies, they're over 100.
See?
Over 100.
Okay. You say over 100. Did you count the replies you were making?
I do check it on analytics.
What?
So sometimes if I'm able to make up 150 replies, I might meet up with 150 replies today. Tomorrow might be 100. I'll try to do more next day. And that was how I did it.
Yeah.
100, 150 replies.
Yeah, bro. What I want you to do is this. I want you to apply this strategy to the projects that are rewarding the top 100 people. Because SoFun's campaign ends on like June 13th. Yeah, June 21. The third one, that's the last one, it ends. But they're only rewarding top 50. That's hard to get into.
Yes, very hard.
So what I want you to do is this. I want you to find, when you go to Kaito Earn, look for the projects that are rewarding the top 100, top 500. Then apply the same strategy you use for SoFun. Apply it there. Then you can get on that leaderboard and make that money. Because there's no point in yapping about a project that's about to end and top 50, which is very hard to get into. So because if you I'm not sure, you have to find it, bro. There's so many. Just go to Kaito Earn, and you are going to get on that leaderboard top 100, top 5. Because for example, now if you apply the same strategy to Infinix is rewarding the top 500 people. See what I'm saying? And that's the largest reward pool that's on Kaito right now. If you could get on the top 500, you're going to make at least 1K minimum, maybe $500, maybe for the top 500 people. So apply that strategy, bro. Bro, but you don't want to apply this strategy to a project that's ending their campaign. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you have anything else for us, bro?
No, that's
Yeah, man. Correct.
Get back to you.
Yeah, please come back and give us updates, bro. Definitely come back. You know, I hold shows every day, so whenever you can, just find go to Kaito Earn, look for the projects that are rewarding like the top 1,000 or top 500. Those are the ones I want you to try to get into. Because if you reply 100, because remember, a lot of people can't do that. 150 replies per day, guaranteed you're gonna get a leaderboard, man. So big ups to you, bro. Big ups to you, man. Big that's a big deal. That's a real big deal. All right. Yeah, for sure, for sure. So let me see. So we've been on. I guess I was going to stay too long here. Probably going to end the show in a bit. Kaito staking. I made a tweet about this. I have it on top of my head. So far, we've seen projects airdrop a minimum. I think Huma. Here. I think Huma Finance did 100. So see, you guys are funny. So now that I'm about to end the show is when you request on mic. So Huma Finance did 100 minimum stake Kaito. I haven't checked the price. Let me check the price of Kaito real quick. I don't know what the price is. Let me see Kaito's price. What is it? I haven't even looked at the market all day today, man. I see market's going back up again. Damn, I know I bought some Kaito, right? I mean, I'm sure this is up. I bought 1.7, 1.6. How much is it? Okay, cool. It hasn't gone up too much. Okay. So 100 Kaito was the minimum amount that they used to reward people. So 1 second. 100. So it was $160, right? And the other criteria was 500. 500 Kaito is $815. So that number came from two accounts. Two projects. They use a minimum of 100 and 500. I don't know what the minimum is, and they're not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you because guess what? It's not up to Kaito. What I've said is stake a minimum of 100, then try to get to 500, and keep buying to get to 1,000. Right? That's what I'm saying. So you just keep increasing your stake value. So I don't want to talk too much. I need to end the show like in the next 10 minutes. So you guys are funny, man, guys. We've been in this whole time. It's DeFi Maestro. Let me go to you, then we'll go to HBO. So DeFi Maestro, go ahead.
GM, guys, GM cool, GM all the speakers. I just want to say that I got my first yaps today, and I'm super elated about that. And I've seen the progress in being an active reply guy, and then posting very insightful and valuable.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. How many replies have you done per day? How many?
I do try to, due to the fact that I have a Web2 job that takes my time, I do try to do 50 to 60.
Wow, see that?
But today I haven't been active because it's Eid today, so.
No, bro. Yeah, this is how you do it, man. Just keep doing. Look, I'm telling you, this is why I like this kind of show because we're giving proof of work from other people that have applied the same strategy we've been talking about for a while. So, DeFi Maestro, man, big ups to you, bro. Big ups, man.
Thank you, cool.
For sure. That's fucking awesome. I love to hear that. So let me give the mic to HBO. HBO, the mic is yours. Go ahead.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. And I joined. I think 3 weeks ago. I connected my wallet. I didn't make any. So I think I got 6 yaps in 3 days. And however that I max engaged, I made some tweets, and I have people saying that they were making 50 to 200 comments to replies. And I don't want to say my own because it's really, really, really crazy because it's a lot. So and now this is how I did my own, and I am now trying to figure out how the algorithm works because I was moving around the same cycle and now it stopped moving, and then I realized that I need to be diversifying my tweets from educational to opinions to I just need to so that the algorithm that these guys are able to grade us will have fun in grading me. This is what I read from some documents that I saw. So I was making over 300 replies in 3 days, and
wow.
I don't want to say the exact number, but I think it's
So,
all I can.
so it should be. Let me ask you. So you see how crazy this is. HBO. Imagine if you were doing this for the past 2 months. How many apps do you think you have now, bro? See what I'm saying? Imagine
Yeah,
if you started doing this same strategy for the past 2 months.
yeah. The minimum replies I do is 400 because yeah,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Imagine if you started doing this 2 months ago, you would have 700 apps by now, easy, easily. Yeah, man, you
so
have a lot of yaps, bro. But I mean, sorry, this you're here now, so no problem.
my main focus is on WallChain because when I joined and I noticed that I don't have a very good high score, so I made a very deep research on how to upgrade that X score. So from what I read is I have to have a very good connection with big accounts that are having a very very high score. And I use this strategy that you just made mention of, following the top 100 and engaging them for them to engage back on you. And I am getting some quacks, one quack, two quacks a day, almost every day from what I saw. But now my main focus is to upgrade the X score, which is what I'm trying to do. But almost every day, for the past 3 days, I was getting 2 to 3 quacks. But there is somebody in my community, and I think his name is Ivan. Ivan, yeah, I think he's the number 3 right now. So I have a very good connection with him. So I was asking him how he was doing that. And when I checked his statistics, which related to what he said to me, that it took him time. He was getting 4-3, and now he is getting 80 cocks. I saw him today; he got 80 cocks today. And my advice to everybody that is farming WallChain is to make a very very qualitative content. From educational to your opinion, from to how to do this on blockchain. Just be navigating around and have a very very good connection with big accounts. This is what I read, and I'm trying to implement it to see how I can push that. And from what I read, also I can upgrade that X score within 3 weeks to a month now. So I think this is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, man. HB, I'm happy for you, man. You're doing it the right way, and I'm telling you right now, if you continue, because remember, we still have like 36 projects still pending TGE. If you continue this way, and Kaito keeps being around, you're going to have a lot of yaps, bro. A lot, and you're going to be on a good leaderboard, WallChain, and on Kaito. So keep up the good work, man. That's some serious 400 replies per day. Insane. Big ups to you, bro. That's not easy to do, but like I said before, if you want something, you gotta just do what you have to do, man. It's not easy to do. Nothing is easy, but you just gotta do what you gotta do, right? Like it's what it is. All right, so let me HBO. I need to end the show soon, bro. So please be quick, huh?
Yeah, sorry, I saw you saying something about Infinix that they're going to reward 50 people. I don't know.
No. Infinix is top 500.
Oh, wow.
Infinix
So
top 500. No, so phone. So phone is top 50. So phone top 50. Infinix. Yeah, I got so phone. I did very well on that one. Phase 1 and phase 2, and possibly phase 3. Infinix, I got good one. Phase 0. I'm on phase 2 also. I should do go with that one too. But yeah, yo. So guys, if you're gonna reply on that many projects, make sure that these projects are giving rewards to like top 500 or top 100, so you could get on there with that many replies for sure. All right, so let me go to KOB. I need to end soon, so I gotta go to eat, man. I'm hungry. KOB, what's up? What's going on? Cob.eth. Olusegun, what's up? What's going on, man? Can I hear me? You bottom left corner. You have to unmute your mic. I don't maybe the mic is working or something. All right, no problem, guys. We spent an hour and 38 minutes, just exactly what I wanted. We spent 1 hour on WallChain, 1 whole hour. Absolutely insane. So I don't think you guys have any other info questions. I hope you guys do well. WallChain is much easier. Guys, I've made a couple of tweets on Socket Protocol. I'm ranked number 10 right now. If you lock in and just engage very well, just apply the same strategy you're using on Kaito, apply it to WallChain. Apply the same strategy on WallChain, apply it to Cookie DAO. You do all these things, you're going to get on leaderboards and make that money, man. You're going to, because remember, we are all KOLs now. All of us, we are all KOLs, and that's what this shit is. So, guys, tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow is the show. We're hosting same old Saturday, the airdrops, the alpha show is the biggest airdrop show on the weekend. Don't miss it. I've been hosting this show for 1 year and 6 months. That's crazy. A year and a half, almost 2 years now. So don't miss the show. Of course, we'll talk about airdrops, alpha, whatever information we have to give. We'll give you tomorrow. Come back and we'll share that for you guys. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I'll probably be on 6 a.m. CST or 7 a.m. CST. And we host our show for about 2 to 3 hours long. Definitely don't miss it. It's a good way for you guys to come and come and get some alpha. So tomorrow, 6 a.m. CST or 6:30 a.m. CST. It airdrops the alpha show. That's tomorrow, Saturday early. So guys, thank you for coming to the show today. This was a good space. I wanted to do this because a lot of people don't talk about WallChain too much. I know there's Kaito space everywhere. There's nothing new. You probably learn from me from Kaito, nothing really different. But the WallChain is different because you guys have a much better chance of scaling up heavily on WallChain than you have on Kaito. And WallChain is still very early. Like I said, the last 50% of all the users on WallChain came in 6 days. 6 days ago. So you're so early on WallChain. So and that's why I'm like, I want you guys to try to position yourself heavily on WallChain, of course. And if you have liquidity, I recommend you trying to stake some Kaito and trying to buy as much as you can. And if you get airdrops, sell some and buy some more Kaito and stake it. So you could get, because you're basically, because they want to reward their real users. Kaito is big on this. So that's why they're allocating, projects are increasing allocations almost every day for Kaito stakers or NFT holders. So that's the best way to get this. And plus, in the future, there's rumors of Kaito having a launch pad. So basically, you could assign your yaps to projects and get a share of their token. So there's very interesting things coming for Kaito and WallChain too. So this InFOFi stuff is not going away anytime soon. If anyone is faulting InFOFi, it's because they're not in it. If they're faulting InFOFi, it's because they haven't made money from InFOFi. That's the reason why. Why would you fault Kaito? That makes no sense. If you fault Kaito, it's because you're not in Kaito. Why would I fault Kaito? You jump on the train, enjoy the wave. How long it lasts, I have no idea how long it lasts. All I do know is Kaito has a very strong lead right now amongst InFOFi, and a lot of projects want to get on Kaito. Trust me, a lot. It doesn't cost that much. I heard it was between 100 grand a year is what it costs for them to be on leaderboards. Guys, projects are paying in KOL $6 million and they got nothing in return. They got nothing in return. Wow, they will pay Kaito. Kaito would unleash the power of Kaito on the ecosystem. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of people talking about your project, using your project. That's what these projects want. That is why they're paying 150K a month or more to get access into Kaito. So guys, let me end this show. I appreciate you guys, man. I'll see you guys again later. Tomorrow, don't forget, we're hosting the Airdrop Alpha show. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Much love, Chisholm, HOB, Mr. Favor, Corex, Gaga, much love, DeFi Maestro. I see Pandora.eat, my bro is in here. All of you, thanks for coming to the show, guys. I'll see you guys again tomorrow for the Airdrop show. Much love, guys. See you. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. And I'm still going to be live on what's it called, on what's it called, my brain is tripping. I'm going to be live on Psychic still, so just do some airdrop stuff. So I'll catch you guys later. Thank you for coming to the show, guys. I'll see you guys later. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys, man. All right, let me end this shit, man. I gotta go eat, man. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out.